Samsung's smartwatches are among the most popular in the world, but the naming scheme is all over the place, so it's hard to keep track of all the Galaxy Watch versions every year. Things are unlikely to improve going forward, but that's not the point of this post. What's noteworthy is that Samsung aims to relaunch one of the most popular Galaxy Watch lineups, the Classic. The Galaxy Watch Classic smartwatches don't seem to receive too much love from Samsung, as the South Korean corporation did not launch a Classic model a couple of years in the past. What made the Classic line famous among Samsung enthusiasts is, well, the Classic style, obviously. There's no Galaxy Watch 7 Classic at the present, but according to a recent report, there will be a Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. The name of the future smartwatch was recently spotted at the Bluetooth SIG. Sadly, other from the model number SN505U, no additional specifics regarding the wearable device are given in the document. Typically, Galaxy Watch Classic smartwatches contain one of the most valued features among fans, a rotating bezel. Either or not the upcoming Galaxy Watch iconic model will feature the iconic revolving bezel, it remains to be seen, but we hope it does. Samsung normally announces new smartwatches every summer, so the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic might appear in just a few months. The fact that the smartwatch made it to Bluetooth SIG shows that Samsung aims to offer a classic smartwatch this year. There's no doubt about it. As for what's under the hood, we'll most certainly discover more about the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic as we're coming closer to launch, albeit the information will come from unauthorized yet reputable sources. The next big Samsung event is likely to take place in July. The South Korean manufacturer expects to unveil its new foldable flagships, the Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 this summer, which would be a suitable moment to launch a new portfolio of smartwatches. In 2021, Samsung has significantly redesigned its range of Galaxy Watch smartwatches, notably by adopting the Wear OS system, developed by Google, instead of its own OS, Tizen. However, for almost 5 years, Samsung Watch advances have been mostly focused on features, screen size, and narrow bezels, or on more unique models, the Classic, Pro, and Ultra versions. In 5 years, Samsung watches have preserved the same look, with a round and futuristic design, lugs that prolong the lines of the case, a glass surface that protrudes slightly from the borders, and 2 oblong buttons positioned on the right edge. While this design has managed to define the style of the Galaxy Watch as well as that of Samsung watches, it must be noted that it has progressed little and that it might be time to update it to offer a somewhat more current approach. Luckily, Samsung seems to be aware of this. During an investor call this Wednesday, the company offered an update not only on its first half financial performance, but also on its new items arriving later in the year. Smartwatches appear prominently among the new items presented, as the company announced the deployment of its generative AI, Galaxy AI, not just on its tablets, but also on its Galaxy Watch. The Korean brand so seeks to emphasize AI/health on its high-end tablets/wearables. Additionally, as financial expert Brian Mai says, Samsung has also suggested that it aims to remodel the design of its smartwatches by introducing a new Galaxy Watch with an innovative design and improved health-related features. On the health metric side, Samsung has already stated that it was working on a new antioxidant index for its consumers, based on a new sensor. As for the design, however, it's still unclear what Samsung is alluding to. It could be a revamp of the Galaxy Watch line's visual identity, but it could as possibly be the return of the Galaxy Watch Classic line. We'll hear more about the Samsung Galaxy Watch 8 at its official introduction. This will take place in the second part of the year, as announced by the manufacturer, possibly around July, the same time as in prior years. Next, Gemini has replaced the Google Assistant on smartphones. Samsung's Galaxy S25 series came with Gemini pre-installed, with the online search giant's AI engine powering many of the smart features accessible on the handset. It was just a matter of time until Gemini was expanded to Wear OS-powered smartwatches as well. Google CEO Sundar Pichai has now announced that Google Assistant would be replaced by Gemini on smartwatches later this year. Pichai noted this on Alphabet's Q1 2025 earnings call yesterday, stressing that later this year we'll upgrade tablets, cars, and devices that connect to your phone, such as headphones and watches, to Gemini. Samsung's Galaxy Watch devices operate on Wear OS, which is based on Android, So whatever adjustments Google makes with regards to its AI assistant on this form factor, it will also apply to Samsung's wearable devices. There have already been hints that this is about to happen. The latest version of the Google Assistant app for Wear OS mentioned Gemini in certain code lines. The coding indicated that Gemini will be available by either holding the side button on Galaxy Watch or uttering the OK Google hot word. It remains to be seen just how deep Gemini's integration will be on smartwatches and what additional capabilities it may provide to bring the true benefits of AI to this form factor. Google hasn't specified a precise date as to when this is going to happen, but it's likely that we'll hear more concrete information about these plans at Google I/O 2025 on May 20. Since its launch in July 2024, the Galaxy Watch 7 has only received a couple of updates. Unlike Galaxy phones, it does not receive monthly security fixes. The watch still runs the November 2024 security patch. Samsung handed out an upgrade in early 2025, but it just concentrated on squashing few issues and did not bump the security patch to a newer version. With the Galaxy Watch 8, Samsung needs to step up and offer the same level of support as its smartphones by giving out monthly security fixes for its future wearable. If not regularly, it should deliver one security patch per quarter. The business performs a wonderful job of pushing out feature-rich upgrades to its Galaxy Watch series, being the first to deliver a new Wear OS build to them. So, there's little reason it cannot do better and deliver consistent security patches. While doing it, Samsung should also give out updates for the LTE form of the Galaxy Watch 8 alongside the ordinary Bluetooth version. That's not the case with the Galaxy Watch 7 and its predecessor. The LTE versions get a software upgrade weeks or months after the Bluetooth model. Samsung advises using a 15-watt charger to quickly charge the Galaxy Watch 7. The watch also includes with a new charging puck, which is required due to a change in the glass back design. Despite all this, the Galaxy Watch 7 takes about 85 to 90 minutes for a full charge. A 30-minute charge will only top up the battery to 45%. That's horribly slow compared to several of our favorite Android smartwatches. For comparison, the Google Pixel Watch 3 takes an hour to charge its empty battery to full. More importantly, it can charge up to 80% in 35 minutes. Samsung needs to do better with the Galaxy Watch 8. I hope it can shorten the 80% top-up time to roughly 35 to 40 minutes. That would be in line with the competition and make rapid recharges more helpful. On paper, the Galaxy Watch 7 checks all the criteria to guarantee a long battery life. The watch uses a powerful new 3nm Exynos W1000 CPU, along with a 300 mAh battery on the 40mm model and a 425 mAh battery on the 44mm edition. Yet, if user reports are anything to go by, Samsung's 2024 wearable has variable battery life. The business gave out an update weeks after the watch's introduction to fix the first battery depletion issues. But if reviews on Reddit are anything to go by, many users still get terrible battery life on their machines. The issue is especially obvious on the 40mm edition of the Galaxy Watch 7, which ships with a rather tiny 300 mAh capacity. With the Galaxy Watch 8, Samsung should focus on giving a more stable and constant battery life, like the Apple Watch and Google Pixel Watch. A longer battery life is not necessary, however, it would be pleasant. More significantly, if the business claims the Watch 7 can last 24 hours on a full charge, it should live up to that promise regularly. Samsung moved to a new bioactive sensor on the Galaxy Watch 7, touting a 30% improvement in health tracking accuracy. However, a side effect of this decision was the business had to modify the form of the glass back, increasing the distance between the wireless charging coil and the wireless charger. As a result, the Galaxy Watch 7 does not support wireless power share, a function that allows older Galaxy Watch models to be wirelessly charged using a Galaxy phone. The poor charging speed made it less suitable for regular use. However, wireless power share was a godsend while traveling, guaranteeing you could keep your watch powered even when you did not have access to its charging puck. Wireless power share was also unique to Samsung's ecosystem, as no other Android smartwatch or even the Apple Watch provided a similar capability. Despite its limited use, I hope Samsung brings back wireless power share with the Galaxy Watch 8. Perhaps the business can discover a way to leverage the magnets on QI2 or QI2 ready cases to enable the watch to attach to the back of its Galaxy phones magnetically. This would improve the experience of using the function by enabling a secure connection for more efficient power transmission. Samsung played a vital role in rejuvenating Wear OS with its Galaxy Watch lineup. It made all the appropriate internal enhancements with the Galaxy Watch 7, moving to a speedier and more efficient 3nm chip and a more precise health sensor. With the next Galaxy Watch 8, the firm needs to build on these innovations and overcome the limitations of its 2024 wearable to give an even better experience. Many of you would wish for Samsung to integrate more advanced health capabilities, including blood sugar monitoring, on the Galaxy Watch 8. However, I'd rather see the business focus on the above usability enhancements, as Samsung's track record indicates its early execution of new features may not be faultless. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.